Hello and welcome to me messing around. I've got a new mic, so I'm just testing it out, but this also means I can finally do a sort of build showcase, I would guess we call it. Anyhow, behold, the first of the Trozan's trolls. The whole genesis for these builds was trying to find a way to basically take Trozan's Sky Shard and turn all the damage in it into cold. And also somehow get them to survive everything, while not really making something that looks like a caster. As you see, it's got a shield. Anyhow, the conversion was generally accomplished by Vestments of Mourning, which give, anywhere from 20 to 30% conversion. Mythical Chill Mantle is another one. Getting rolls on these is a hero pain in the ass, so it's kind of fun. And then there's this one, which usually is more for Drain Essence and Eye of Reckoning, but it's very useful. Cold resistant modification, cold resistant shred to Veil of Shadow comes in really handy here. Otherwise, this is a somewhat standard TTS build. You've got 2-piece Eastern Oath with, however, using this one, which is a bit of a holdover from when this build was using Mythical Chill Heart, but it still, adds very important skill points to star packs. And the most meme thing about this build is it uses Chain Lightning. Yes, that's right, it uses Chain Lightning. And it kind of works. It's mainly there, however, to proc Whirlpool, and it does a very good job at that. Such a good job, in fact, that the ground is usually covered in Whirlpools. Anyhow, let's get on to skills. As you can see, this makes use of Shadow Strike with fully maxed out Nightfall in order to help do a ton of damage, but also provide some support. We have 7 out of 16 for Ring of Steel with the Transmuter, so that is all glorious cold damage, with a little bit of fumble coming from this. We only have a bit of offensive ability Shred from this, but combined with this one, we get effectively enough DA that we can usually survive most things, and generally only get killed if I forget to run away. I also wonder, why didn't I get this? And the answer is, the skill bar is full. This is a piano build, albeit a piano build that is somewhat good enough, because we have Blade Barrier, but we also have 3 points in Mirror of I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. But yeah, everything about this is basically to try and go as fast as possible, while also somehow staying alive in the process. Which is why I probably should have more points in that, and more points in this to increase damage, but, well, the cooldown in there is very badly needed. Devotion is pretty semi-standard. So we have the usual mainstays, Armatok, Murmur, and Leviathan, which I actually prefer over Blind Sage, because Blind Sage is a pain in the ass to get to, but I can get that. But the more non-standard parts of this is I took Hiron, because it has all these juicy shield boni, which comes in actually quite handy for us sort of classes that don't have those things. And with my obscene cooldowns, with all decent cooldown I've got, I can actually take this. It would be very nice if we had an offhand that did cold, lightning to cold conversion, because then I could make even better use of this. But got that as well, of course. I am thinking about maybe respecking into this, simply because you get more damage. This also works quite well, but it would mean, you know, like placing all the various devotions, and ideally I'd be able to get like these as well, because I am doing a fair bit of damage with Shadow Strike. But this is a mem build. Its point is to be memmy, and mem it shall. What else? Alright. Skill points, attributes points wise, it's basically a split between physique and spirit in order to keep this build somewhat tanky. Hence the reason why it has 18k health. I also am a complete cheesed and use Serenity because I can. We also have a, I think there's some more cooldown elsewhere, but either way, it works. That's the main thing. So let's go see how it works. I have queued up SR34 and 35, so let's go do those.
I can't do that yet.
Here, Nemesis, Nemesis, Nemesis. Not the best time, but yeah, that's big maps for you. Ball was doing on me. Man, these guys are bloody good. But yeah, as you can see, thanks to the layered defenses, this build can actually see through quite a bit. It's not going to win these speed awards, but it's a min build. Remember to stay out of the holes of the wrap on the ground. Oh, there they are. And Fat Boy gave us a nice little bit of stuff. Yeah, you don't want to sit around too much in her stupid pulls of crap. The big problem with this loadout here is that he has a lovely habit of dropping area of effect pulls.
That skill's not ready.
Everyone's least favorite one to run pull. He's actually probably one of the easier ones to actually deal with. He just takes forever. As you can see, all the various skills layered together allows this build to actually stay pretty much alive despite being made of paper. Really, for the level we're at the moment, this should have like 27,000 DA, if not more. Especially for being a caster. No, I don't feel it. But yeah, the advantage of Whirlpool is that it just does so much area of effect damage that it just carves through the trash. That's why I freaking use it all the time on my various cold builds. Especially if I don't have any acid to cold conversion. Because, yeah, Blood of Bugle's nice, but I just find it a little lacking compared to, say, Leviathan when it comes to its utility for trash clearance. But yeah, I died a lot getting this build into shape. I'm gonna wait. Ah, there we go. Oh no, I got killed by ground effect. Oh. Yeah. As you can see, this build does not like ground effects. And this band is full of that garbage. Come on, 3 balls. And Wendigos are lovingly known for dropping large amounts of crap everywhere. Also, would have really loved to stick a Haunted Steel on this, but most abilities. So yeah, as you can see, this build can recover from one death. It's just, you know, much more comfortable in SR35 because it's made of glass. But superior mobility means this thing flies around and can really lance in the face of everything around it. One of the things I found about more recent patches where they changed, like, traits like, oh, we changed how Nemesis is spawned. It's like, not really. You get maps like this where there's just no Nemesis spawning, and hunting for them just becomes a bit of a time waster. Find him. But yeah, Baldurian, I think it's Face Temple. Standard SR. Unusual band of it. No, yeah, SR thinking. Which is hilarious given this build is made of glass. But yeah, as you can see on builds that are less cold resistant, I can get a decent amount of semi-decent dots. Unfortunately, he's not one of those. So I'm getting less than 2,000k. 2,000k. No, 200k. Which is not that great. Oh yeah, Fabius, that's right. I remember Barton. And I'm just going to use more offensively here. Also probably one of those times. Yep. Well, that's that run ended. But yeah. That was a bit silly to use mirror. I should have saved it. But yeah, Moo's minions are a bit over the top. In my experience. I have died many a time to them in testing with builds actually a bit more tankier than this. But at least his bloody things aren't so strong now. Oh, yeah, as you can see, he just hits too hard. It's annoying. I was like, I really wish Crate would just give him a nerf. because he is very much overtuned compared to a lot of the other Nemesis of the same caliber.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, you want to avoid his overhead slam if possible. The point of this build is very much to run in and out. It doesn't quite have the cast speed it needs. There we go, finally got him. Haha. I slightly cheated. I do have these for a reason, because cold resistance is a bit obscene. But yeah, as you can see, not a bad build. It's just struggles a little bit with Muzlaki sometimes. I mean, I did one and run earlier and I was perfectly fine. I wonder which one it was. It was probably that which was causing the problem. Boosting them a bit faster. And that as well. But yeah, fun little stupid build. And yeah, it is very stupid, but I like it. And next one we'll look at the other variant, which appears to be a dual melee attacker instead of a shield bearer, who looks utterly glorious. Right then. Catch you guys later.